Best known for her roles in Killing Eve and Grey's Anatomy, Sandra Oh was dressed in black with a Canadian badge pinned in front while attending Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Stay tuned to find out. The Canadian-American actress was selected to the Order of Canada as an officer in June this year. Dame Kiri Tekanawa and Sir Patrick Vallance were also among those at the service at Westminster Abbey. Dame Kiri, the retired opera singer, was assigned to the Order of New Zealand in 1995, and British physician Sir Patrick, who has been the UK government's chief scientific advisor since 2018, attended as a member of the Most Honourable Order of the Bath. Many fans have shared their emotions at Oh's appearance on Twitter. Sandra Oh was made an officer for her artistic career filled with memorable stage television and movie roles in Canada and abroad. It was established in 1967 by the Queen to honor people whose service forms our society, whose creations ignite our imaginations, and whose compassion strengthens our communities. The actress was part of a procession of the holder of the Victoria Cross, the George Cross, and the Orders of Chivalry, along with other officers of the Commonwealth selected to take part in the service. Other members of the Canadian delegations involve Olympic swimming champion Mark Tewksbury and musicians Gregory Charles. The delegations was led by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his wife Sophie Gregory Trudeau. Governor General Mary Simon, who assigned Sandra Oh to the Order of Canada, was also in attendance. Sandra Oh was born in Canada to South Korean immigrant parents. For a decade, she has played Dr. Christina Yang in the medical series Grey's Anatomy, for which she won different awards including a Golden Globe and an Emmy. More recently, she was featured along with Jodie Comer in a popular TV series Killing Eve. She made history in 2018 when she became the first woman of Asian descent to be nominated for an Emmy as a lead actress in a drama series. In her decades-long career, she has won 2 Golden Globes, 4 Screen Actors Guild Awards, and been nominated for 13 Primetime Emmys. In 2019, she was named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time magazine. Members of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police and representatives of regiments of the Canadian Armed Forces joined personnel from other Commonwealth nations for their service. Canada is marking the Queen's funeral with a National Day of Mourning and a national commemorative ceremony held at Christchurch Cathedral, the Anglican Cathedral in Ottawa. Art historian Neil McGregor, the former director of the National Gallery and the British Museum, was also present because of the Order of Merit, for which he was appointed in 2010. Peep Show actress Sophie Winkleman, who is married to Lord Frederick Windsor, son of the Queen's cousin Prince Michael of Kent, and adventurer and television star Bear Grylls, portraying the Scout associations as Chief Scout, were also there. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now, let's continue. After the Queen's death, Bear Grylls also shared a lengthy tribute. He wrote, "I will miss her quiet leadership, her values and integrity, and her wonderful sense of humor. Her smile would light up the room." On September 8, 2022, Queen Elizabeth passed away at age 96. Buckingham Palace published a statement on September 8th announcing the news on Her Majesty's demise. The palace's official statement said, "The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and the Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow." The people who were present at the Queen's side during her demise include Prince Charles and his wife Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, and Prince William, who is second in line for the throne. The Queen had a lengthy journey from Balmoral Castle in Scotland to Buckingham Palace in London, England. The Queen's coffin had a ceremony from the palace to Westminster Hall, where her coffin rested in state for 4 days before her funeral on September 19, 2022 at Westminster Abbey. With more than 2,000 seats at the Abbey, the Queen's funeral was attended by many politicians and celebrities from around the world. As a well-known leader for more than 70 years, many world leaders came to Westminster Abbey to attend Queen Elizabeth's funeral. According to the BBC, about 100 presidents and heads of governments were believed to have been in the monastery. Recent UK Prime Minister Liz Truss was in attendance, as well as other surviving UK Prime Ministers like Boris Johnson, Theresa May, and David Cameron. US President Joe Biden and his wife Jill Biden were also seated in the 14th row. They were seated behind Polish President Andrzej Duda, the President of France, Emmanuel Macron, and also in attendance with his wife Bridget. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern also attended, along with their respective delegations. Other Commonwealth nations who attended the processions include South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, Bangladesh's PM Sheikh Hasina, the Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe, and the Fijian PM Frank Bainimarama. China sent their Vice President Wang Qishan at the UK government's invitation. All the reigning rulers of the world were invited to the state funeral, such as the queens and kings of the Netherlands, Sweden, Spain, Norway, and Belgium. The Emperor and Empress of Japan also attended, and this was their first international stay since they climbed the throne 3 years ago. Malaysia's King Sultan Abdullah Sultan Ahmad Shah and Queen Tunku Aziza Aminah Maimuna Iskandaria were also seated behind the King and Queen of Jordan. Denmark's Queen Margaret II stopped all of her 50th Jubilee celebrations after the demise of Queen Elizabeth II.